horrific attack at Manchester in the UK, where dozens of people have been killed and injured. And I convey my condolences to the British Prime Minister, the families of the victims, and the British people. Mr. President, our meeting today in Bethlehem, or at the White House at the beginning of the month, has given the Palestinian people and has given the peoples of the region a lot of hopes and the ability to achieve the dream and ambition, the long-awaited dream and ambition, which is lasting peace and just peace. The Palestinian people's freedom and independence is the key for security and stability in our region and in the world, for the children of Palestine and Israel to enjoy a brilliant future, stable future. And Your Excellency, this is our confirmation to cooperate with you, to reach the peace and to reach a historic peaceful agreement between us and Israel. I reaffirm again that we will continue as partners our work to fight terrorism in our region and in the entire world. In this regard, I praise the American Arab Islamic Summit and the results of this summit. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we confirm once again that our stand is to accept the two-state solution in the borders of 1967 with the East Palestine as the capital of the Palestinian state, to live together in peace and stability and good neighborhood with Israel, and to solve and sort out all the issues of the permanent situation based on the international legitimacy, the respect of the signed agreement, and this will pave the way to apply the Arab Peaceful Initiative according to what has been reaffirmed during the recent Arab Summit. Your Excellency, Mr. President, as you have seen yesterday during your historic visit to the holy sites in the East occupied Jerusalem and today in Bethlehem, the conflict is not amongst religions. The respect of religions, respect of prophets is a big part, is part and parcel of our doctrine. We need to open the doors with our neighbors, the Israelis, in this connection in order to boost the trust, to create confidence, to create a real chance for peace, because our main problem is with occupation, the settlement policies, and Israel is not recognizing the Palestinian state as this will be a real problem to the two-state solution. We have no problems whatsoever between us and the Jewish religion. We respect the Jewish religion, but we have a problem with occupation. I need to talk again and confirm the problem of our prisoners who have not eaten for a month now, few meters from here, just near the church and in every part of Palestine. The families, the mothers of the prisoners suffer from not being allowed to visit their sons. This is insane, and I ask Israel to respond to the requests of mothers to visit their sons there in the prisons. Your Excellency, peace will achieve stability and welfare, and we will enable us to go on with our institutions and our organizations. Tolerance should be always there. We need to condemn violence, hatred, and we need to build bridges instead of walls and fences in the region. Once again, I welcome you, Your Excellency, and your accompanying delegation, and we welcome you in Palestine, the Holy Land. We wish you all success in your mission that will lead you again to meet the Pope, and we appreciate his efforts, his endless efforts for peace, and we wish you all the best. We wish you, the Pope, all the best. Mr. President,
the President Donald Trump was the American president who achieved peace between the Palestinians and the Israelis. Mr. President, I extend my hand to you to be your partner in this noble and possible mission.
Thank you very much. As President of the United States, on behalf of the people of the United States, I would like to begin by offering my prayers to the people of Manchester in the United Kingdom. I extend my deepest condolences to those so terribly injured in this terrorist attack, and to the many killed and the families, so many families, of the victims. We stand in absolute solidarity with the people of the United Kingdom. So many young, beautiful, innocent people living and enjoying their lives murdered by evil losers in life. I won't call them monsters because they would like that term. They would think that's a great name. I will call them from now on losers, because that's what they are. They're losers. And we'll have more of them. But they're losers. Just remember that. This is what I've spent these last few days talking about during my trip overseas. Our society can have no tolerance for this continuation of bloodshed. We cannot stand a moment longer for the slaughter of innocent people. And in today's attack, it was mostly innocent children. The terrorists and extremists and those who give them aid and comfort must be driven out from our society forever. This wicked ideology must be obliterated, and I mean completely obliterated, and the innocent life must be protected. All innocent lives. Life must be protected. All civilized nations must join together to protect human life and the sacred right of our citizens to live in safety and in peace. I want to offer my deep appreciation to the Palestinians and President Abbas for hosting me today. It's an honor to join you in Bethlehem, the city that is precious to people from all over the world. It's a precious city. As I discussed with President Abbas in Washington earlier this month, I am committed to trying to achieve a peace agreement between the Israelis and the Palestinians, and I intend to do everything I can to help them achieve that goal. President Abbas assures me he is ready to work toward that goal in good faith, and Prime Minister Netanyahu has promised the same. I look forward to working with these leaders toward a lasting peace. I also look forward to working with President Abbas on other important matters, such as unlocking the potential of the Palestinian economy, which is having a very rough time, and building on our very positive counterterrorism efforts. Several days ago in Saudi Arabia, I met with the leaders of the Muslim world and Arab nations from all across the region. It was an epic gathering. It was a historic event. King Salman of Saudi Arabia could not have been kinder, and I will tell you, he's a very wise man. I called on these leaders and asked them to join in a partnership to drive terrorism from their midst once and for all. It was a deeply productive meeting. People have said there have really never been anything even close in history. I believe that. Being there and seeing who was there and hearing the spirit and a lot of love, there has never been anything like that in history. And it was an honor to be involved, but great things can come from that meeting. I was gratified that President Abbas joined the summit and committed to taking firm but necessary steps to fight terrorism and confront its hateful ideology. And it's so interesting that our meeting took place on this very horrible morning of death to innocent young people. Peace can never take root in an environment where violence is tolerated, funded, and even rewarded. We must be resolute in condemning such acts in a single, unified voice. Peace is a choice we must make each day, and the United States is here to help make that dream possible for young Jewish, Christian, and Muslim children all across the region. In so doing, we will all enjoy a safer and brighter future and a safer and brighter world. In this spirit of hope, we come to Bethlehem, asking God for a more peaceful, safe, and far more tolerant world for all of us. I am truly hopeful that America can help Israel and the Palestinians forge peace and bring new hope to the region and its people. I also firmly believe that if Israel and the Palestinians can make peace, it will begin a process of peace all throughout the Middle East, and that would be an amazing accomplishment. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Mahmoud Abbas there, shaking hands for the second time in the past 10 minutes or so with Donald Trump, the US president. Mahmoud Abbas starting by